foreign national and you get married to a US citizen, it does not automatically give you any immigration status in the United States or US citizenship. There's a process through which you have to go in order to become a US citizen through marriage to a US citizen. For example, if you're a foreign national and you get married to a US citizen, the first step in the process to gaining citizenship through that marriage is through what is called a petition for an alien relative. You have to establish to the US government that you entered into a valid marriage. You have to prove to the government that the marriage was entered into out of love and not for immigration benefits. If you meet that standard and you're able to prove that it's a legitimate marriage, then the foreign national spouse will be issued what is called U.S. permanent resident status or a green card that allows them to reside permanently in the United States. And there's two different methods by which you can get a green card. One is if you're already in the United States, you can apply for what is called adjustment of status if you are legally here in the US, or you can apply for what is called consular processing if you are outside of the United States, and then you'd enter the United States on what's called an immigrant visa. Then upon entry to the United States, you'd be granted a U.S. permanent resident card or green card status in the United States. Now, after you have entered the United States and you have a green card, and you've had that green card for at least 3 years through marriage to a U.S. citizen, then you would become eligible to potentially apply for U.S. citizenship through the process of naturalization, as long as you meet all of the requirements to become a U.S. citizen. So the process isn't as simple as just marrying a U.S. citizen. The first step is to obtain U.S. permanent residency status. Once you've been a U.S. permanent resident for at least 3 years and you meet all the eligibility requirements, then you would become eligible to apply for U.S. citizenship through marriage to a U.S. citizen.